Crush Monday. 22162 is the text line. Start with YM254. Now, we've heard time and time again, you know, chauvinism is real. You know, a man is supposed to be a gentleman. Open the door for you. Pull out your chair. But most importantly, pay for things. Sigila time unaenda out to go Dutch. No, a gentleman is supposed to pay, especially when he wants you to be a little bit more intimate. That's like a date. Do you agree with me? 22162, start with YM254. So I told you today is Man Crush Monday, and that is the topic of the day. No finance, no romance? Question mark. What do you think? Do you really need a budget for your girlfriend? Because today it's about you, King, and I want to know what you're talking about, what you think. At Y254 channels where we're on Twitter. Hashtag is Y in the morning. Now, let me introduce my panel. Let's start over there from my extreme right. Hi.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, it's Byron Oginga. Orangutan. So, first of all, I would like to say that it has been a blessed week. Last week, this month, August month was blessed because it was, as an Adventist, it was a camp meeting week for us. So, it was a blessed week for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that. Pia tumekumisa huko, karibu.
I've missed you guys so much, honestly speaking.
And we have a fierce queen in studio. Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
What's your name?
I'm Gloria Ndinda, not social media. Just
Everywhere.
Gloria Ndinda.
Okay.
Yeah,
You
just
don't want to give anyone a high five?
No.
Virtual high five?
No.
Ata mtaonana baadaye. Sawa. Hi sir.
Hi.
How are you? Looking sharp as always.
Yeah, confident as always.
Wow. What's your name?
I'm Xavier Mulaku, social media, Facebook, Xavier Maestro Mula, Twitter, Xavier Maestro Mula. Yeah, from the University of Nairobi.
It's the
The
University of Nairobi.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
We're glad you came. Now this one gave me pressure previously. So please, sir, introduce yourself.
I expected that you were going to do some good introduction, you know.
You want me to do some
Yes.
aerobics
Yes,
here?
yeah.
Clap hands, snap
Yeah,
fingers.
Sure, something like that. You see when Mweshmiwa are coming up, you guys, you have to clap for me as I introduce myself. Or you can just smile, I know, I just understand. So just smile. Yeah, so they've already smiled. My name is Wandabo Wanyama. Yeah.
Wandabo Wanyama, do you have a girlfriend?
No, that is a scam.
It's a scam?
Yes.
Okay, tell me about this. Why don't you have a girlfriend? Is it because you feel that they're over, how to say, they're very demanding, or you don't have a budget for girlfriend at this current time? My lips have failed me a little bit, Mama. 22162 is the text I started with YM254.
We are living in a in a world of gender equality, and you see our female MPs were protesting about the 2/3, and for me, I don't think if it's all about the 2/3. It's 50-50.
Okay.
And then when we are fighting for certain things, we should not say like we are going to fight for this and then you are going to leave this, right? So in this world of empowerment, it means that if you are going to empower the boy child, also the girl child must be empowered. And after being empowered, they should be taught that after being empowered, you have to spend. After being
so you don't
told
agree.
how, wait.
In short, umenda sana.
Yeah, after being told that
Come
they
home.
have to spend, then it means if you go out and I like you, it doesn't mean that I'll have to root the bill. You also have to do it, right? Because that is where we want us to be. But if you don't want to sort the bills, then it means, okay, fine. Let's all kubali mwanaume akukalie.
Oh. Orangutan. I don't know. It's because they reacted. That is why I'm calling. So who wants to go first here? Just go.
I think partially, but at the end of the day, a man should be responsible. Let me say so, because from the instance of getting attracted to somebody and feeling that you owning up, or you want to get along with somebody, it doesn't matter whether it is a 50-50% share of responsibility, but I think as a man you should take it to a greater extent of proving your worth. And again, when it comes to now, let me say finance, I have a problem with it because if it depends with the lady, not me, because if I'm for it, that money should not be a problem. Within my limits, not outside my limits.
Okay.
Yes.
But I'm talking about very practical things. Like atuongelei Slay Queen anataka gari, like you've just finished college, campus, whatever, and she wants you to have a car, and your father is not the president or the vice president. What are you going to do?
You know, Val, one thing you need to know is this issue about relationships, romance and stuff and finance, this should not actually be a big deal. Because the first thing, if you have decided, like, I know of people who go to Uhuru Park, wakae hapo, walibeba maji yao kutoka nyumbani, wakae hapo na wapendane, na at the end of the day, wakae chini, na at the end of the day watapata something, yeah?
But Uhuru Park kuna ice, kuna
nimesema walibeba ngoja Val au just kuna
wewe ujisikia kitu kwa carnival.
Wewe ujisikia kitu
pay for myself.
Mimi nimesema ametoka na maji yao kwake nyumbani wamebeba, na wamebeba githeri hapo, ama
unamwambia bebe
pack lunch, ama ona beba
juu.
What you are trying to say is
help say something.
Nothing like that.
This one is insane.
If at first vile ulisema, if for example at first umenilike, you have to invest. Hujanipata nikikaa hivi. So if umenipata nikiwa class ya juu, maintain my class. Usinipeleke chini.
Thank you for saying that word. Wandaba, please.
Wait,
no, I will
her.
have them put your mic off. Listen, I like what she just said. She said something very important, and that's where this conversation is going about class. Like, unaweza pata genuinely dem, like, hajazoea kutembea, hajazoea matatu. Like, it's not her fault. That's just how her class is. Like, ever since amezaliwa, either anaendeshwa na paro, ama alibaiwa gari, ama wako na driver. Like, math is not something she understands. And you'd find someone else who's never been driven, who's never gone out, as in someone has never come, I'm going to pick you up, we're going to go out. Na hiyo ni goal yake sasa. Na amesema kama mwanaume wezi nikaribia mpaka kuwe na hizi vitu. Because she's never had, and she's trying to have it. Sasa utadil na nani hapo? There's no one wrong hapo. Kuna mwenye like anakuangalia shanga. Okay, mbona na tie? Like, what kind of suit is he wearing without a tie? What is he trying to suggest?
Yeah.
Na sasa umeng'ang'ana daddy. Niambie.
Nasema ni but sasa huyu kijana anajua date. It depends who you're dating. There are two types. Kuna the wannabes and the independent lady. So if you msichana nimempata, she's independent, she's classy the way she says, I'll also try to be upbeat and do whatever she wants. I'll try to match up. But sasa kuna hawa wenye hawako lakini wanataka kubatisha. They want to do something. It's not her. She wants to try and be someone that is not.
They're trying to be someone
anyway,
they can't be.
I can, by the look, I can tell what you're wearing, how much you're wearing, how much you're worth.
Orangutan wants to disagree with you, but before we all know, mpaka hata Wandabu amekaa upright, up straight right.
Because I have too many shots to fire.
Before he starts handing out shots, I have a video I want you to see. Again, 22162 is the text line. Start with YM254, or you can find us at Y254 channel on Twitter. Hashtag is Y in the morning. Let's get conversating. Kings, this is for you, but queens, do you have a problem? Does your man not buy you gifts? I hear there's something called the love language. If your love language is gifts and affection and some taking out of dinner and things, does he do it for you? Does he not? 22162 start with YM254, but check out this video first.
Personality, would you go on a date with him?
Yes.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah, absolutely. If that wasn't a big priority for them, and if they didn't put that as something that was really important, of course. Yeah.
Of course, I think they can, of course. Okay guys, me again. So our ladies said tonight all different opinions on whether social class matters. Some said that they think it is important and some really don't think it's important at all. But what they all did say is that they think love can conquer the social divide. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, then give us a big thumbs up on the like button, share and subscribe to all your friends, and don't forget to check out our dating services at calmlifestyles.com. I've been Gabriella Ryan and I will see you next time. Does social class matter in relationships, do you think?
I don't believe, no.
I think absolutely not, no.
I would say absolutely not.
No.
I don't think it should, but I think it does.
Probably yeah.
No.
Yes.
No.
No.
No, I don't think so.
Yes, I think so.
In my humble opinion, not. It's about chemistry and how well you get on with the person and your core principal values, I think.
No, me neither.
Both no. So why don't we think so?
I think it's all about the personality, if they're a nice person. I think if you're compatible regardless of social class.
Why not?
I'd say from past experience, opposites attract, so I always think it's quite a good thing and it's a bit more interesting.
Depends on if it's serious or not.
Talking from experience, if someone is from two different backgrounds, I think sometimes it can like have clashes in personality and stuff like that. So
Yeah, absolutely. I think experience is the vitality of life, and there's no other way to learn than from branching out into somewhere that's not your comfort zone, and be that someone that's out of your own class or out of your own family background, then yeah, absolutely.
Well, I think it kind of depends on the person. For me, like, it kind of does, because there's something really like attractive about stability.
I think unfortunately sometimes it does, like especially when like families get involved, I guess.
I think it matters tremendously, especially if you're thinking of a long-term relationship.
Do you think that people of different sort of social classes can marry?
Yeah, I think so. Doesn't really matter to me.
Do you think that love conquers the social divide?
Absolutely. Yeah, I think so, yeah.
I'm not sure, just depends on the situation, yeah.
yeah, I'm the same. I'm not too sure either. Definitely.
It should, but it doesn't.
Yeah, I think it should and can. And it can, yeah.
Yeah, why not?
I hope so.
Yes, I do.
Yes.
No.
For you, would you say if a guy was very low social class but amazing personality, would you still date him?
I married someone with a fairly, low social status, whilst I was going out with someone who on paper had everything. Took me to New York, helicopter tours, top of the building, Empire State. I thought, no, I don't want to be with this guy, I want to be with the other guy. So I went back to the fireman who had nothing and married him, and we've been married for 8 years. So
Yes, of course.
Of course, you got to go for it, yeah?
Yeah, definitely. As long as, everything else all weighed up, he was a nice guy and still ambitious and hardworking, then yeah.
yeah, I don't see why that would stop it.
Definitely, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's fine. He's got a good personality. That's okay with me. I'll be higher classes than me is what I will struggle with.
Yeah, mate.
Kuna kizungu ya mapua hapo kidogo. But we get the gist, yes? The question was, does social class affect relationships? And most of those people in the video, okay, let's say kulikuwa na wenye walikubali na wenye walikataa. So yes, social class affects, and no, social class doesn't affect. Okay, guys, let's just be practical, okay? To assume, unakaa kumia. Orangutan, for example, ako mjengo, sindio? And his salary is 300, he's spending 200 to eat. So he has 100 left. But Mona Gloria, Mona Gloria nakaa fine, thank you. Sijui nywele hata si za farasi. She woke up like that. Amedunga kaa fine, thank you to make up kiasi tu, not to scare you away, but kukuvutia. What are you going to do? Aren't these social classes too different?
Yeah, no. From my perspective, it plays a little role. What is basic is how do we make a click. So once we make a click and you understand me, then nothing becomes a problem. The only problem comes in when I turn into something which I was not before, and then you discover it on the way.
And I like that you said that, because I hear a lot of men out here are trying to be someone they're not. So weka umeangukia, nyote umeangukia Gloria, you'll have kind of a competition to who can fit her needs best. And maybe all she just wants is someone who listens and who cares. But you guys mmeanza compare. Why is it that men always do these things? Nini? Wezi come to clean useme, okay, Val, niko na 50 bob? Utanipenda?
Nikikwambia hivyo utanisikiza hata. It will be hard on your side kwanza kunisikiza. So it's a 50-50 situation. There are times where the social class makes you more responsible. You are able to save because you are only dating this girl. Na unajua mwanaume being with a lot of women needs a lot of money. So this girl you're trying to concentrate just on her, so it makes you more responsible.
Hey, but I've met men who just leech on women. I know one mwenye anafuliwa nguo na mwingine, anaishi na mwingine, anabaiwa vitu na mwingine. Who ni dem though?
Utawata most of those girls, they are insecure.
I'm talking about a man. A man who's getting all these things from different females. Who's ni dem?
Unajua there are also type of men who are just, yani inaitwanga aje, ni wazuri tu sana. Wanakufiwa tu hivyo. So
Gloria, help me. Help me. That's the funniest thing I've heard all day. Eh?
Kufia tu mtu hivyo.
Hey, it's never that serious, Dad.
Eh? For sure.
I promise you. In fact, Queen, listen to me. It's never that ukipata zero katika kupigania sijui chali, it's never that serious. Like, you're beautiful. That's why he came for you. Yeah. Someone else can also see you're beautiful. It's never that serious. But now these two have been too quiet. Help me understand. So utapenda Gloria venye yako ama utaanza kumwambia stop being so expensive, you're a slay queen?
To be honest, this one is from my heart. Dating in this generation, it is very difficult. To be honest, all men can agree to that. If they don't agree, they can attest to that. Why? Because if you're going to hit on a chick, at least you have to go out. Yeah? At least she needs like, kila siku haitakuwa come to my house we hang up. Hata kwa hiyo nyumba yako itahitaji pia mnunulie juice na soda. Unaona? So about story na class, I don't think pia kama wewe ni mse wa class, for example Sevia ni mse wa Islando, si ndio? How to expect atakutana na mababi? Unacheki, haizi kutana na mababi, watakutana wapi? Unaona? Sevia tuna rep naye wapi? Hapa Gio. Unacheki? Gio si ni watu wa ligi yetu ndio tuko nao hapo. Then wasema babi wenye wanatoka West wako Mercury hapo, akina Bao Box huko. Aruka atutoshi, unacheki. So itabidi mseka Sevia acheze ligi yake, unaona? Hiyo ndo tunasema. So hizi story na class kama ni that's what utakutana mtoi wa punk, anakutana mtoi wa punk. Ushaiona hizo ma weddings? Ati msema ametokea West amewaja mawako kina Sevia huko Islando. Never. Because watakutana wapi? Unless ni kwa ile ngoma ya Ziggy na Jaguar.
Take it slow. Hey, okay, but mna spit wisdom leo. I'm really glad you said that because
Not
imagine
exactly,
why
sometimes actually story in a class it does not actually so much exist because I've seen such couples zikienda to place unapata like a guy he's from a poor background and the lady no masos si kwa movie in reality si movie.
Mimi najua to the prince. The prince alioa si class yake.
In the root of understanding as a lady just sometimes if your relationship and you unataka it's based on materialistic things then your class amta nini wait I finish nipeleke pole pole wait I finish but if your relationship and you want to start it's based on understanding and love uta understand it's for you to help that guy to grow.
Wale unajua sisi ni wale watu sisi tunaitwa ma BFF. Sisi tumezaniwa tu BFF. So to dispute Abu, a lot of
like the monkey in nini
the ladies have interacted with sometimes utasikia akikuwa honest akisema huyu chalia na do and stuff but she is just honest, is open to me, he treats me well, he doesn't ajidanganyi anionyeshe vitu zenye haziko hapa nini ana not the other guy who spends a lot on her takes her everywhere but amuonyeshi hiyo mapenzi.
Tuseme in a parallel universe if Wandaba was right and it's true that social classes are social classes like hata kuna shule tofauti si ndio? There are people who went to group of schools and the rest of us went to schools. So where are we going to meet these people from group of schools? And then we will come and then we'll blame a slay queen for trying to go above her class. Angangane hapo tu acheze hapo. Why are we getting angry with her? Sasa atanyakuliwa na sponyo. Why are we annoyed? She wants a certain class.
You know, it's not like let me tell you Val. If today I know one of these days you've been to the other side of the world, the other side of the world in Ukoma West and stuff, you realize those girls who come to party, they don't overdo those things like at the slay queen thing. You realize these are just normal people. In fact, hawezi jo mtu ni wa punk. And those are the funny people who come. We jaribu kwenda na sweatpant hapa kwa klabu, utakaziwa. For them they will come For them they will come with a sweatpants. They will come with sandals.
And Fenty.
Yes, it's true.
Hata sandals zenyewe ni designer. Usifite hivyo.
And they will be allowed in. What I'm trying to say is mse wa class yake actually ni wa class yake. Wewe ukijaribu kufit in hauwezi. Unaona? Hata mimi nikipatina wase, yani kibati mbaya hivi ni kama maragwe kwa mahindi, mse atakuja tu a single out. Asema wewe, hii ni mahindi toka hapa.
On that note, please do watch the next video. 22162 is the text line. Start with YM254.
Cheap. What are you talking about here? I was seeing this guy and very charismatic, sweet, kind, funny, but every time he would forget his wallet. Ooh. Right? And when we were just the two of us, it's okay, you know, like, you know, just the two people, I can afford it. That's what I thought. But then when the friends came on, I was like, now it's like 8 to 10 people. And then he forgot the wallet again, and at that point I thought, run the opposite direction. I have to go to the bathroom, and this checks on Exactly. You. Open the window, no one sees.
So we had the famous one talking about how she met this guy, very nice looking. First date, we went out, he forgot his wallet. Sawa, siniku, I can afford. Yeah. So nikusort tu. Second day, third day, e-wallet. Okay, sawa. Kidogo, he's invited all his friends. Like there are 8 guys, and he still does not have his wallet. Seem to left. What are you trying to tell me there?
You see, yeah, kitu ina happen hapo, it's wewe pressure nyomeka kwa mse, and that hiyo ndo inafika to next day.
Excuse, walikuwa wawili. No. Orangutan na Gloria.
Let me tell you, kitu gani ufanyika hapo? Venye utajipresent, unajua the same way kuna mtu anampigia story, it's out of the topic, lakini acha tu niseme. If ukikuja hii Nairobi for the first time utapata watu wako na suit. Very serious suits, you know, 3-piece, yeah. Na hawa say hawana kitu chochote, but utapita kwambie brother, acha inside na 20 bob maze, ama nipatie punch.
For real?
Kuna kitu nataka kufanyia, unamwambia broda sina punch, do hivi nipatie 200 basi, atakuja mpaka afike kwa 10 bob. Yeah, hiyo ndo the same na relationship. Utakutana na msee venye ukasema hii ni kitu na nusu, kumbe ni scam. Na by the time una realize wewe ndo umechomeka. So kitu ya kwanza, when you're going into a relationship, be honest with each other. Usiweke too much expectations, too much hopes, because at the end of the day you'll be frustrated.
No, you know what happened? On Wednesday, we were talking about expectations with my queens. In fact, this is for all of you. We said, if we have high expectations, in fact, you come tell me I have a high expectation, I'll say thank you. But now that you think they're high, there's someone else who can reach.
No, let
so
me
just
tell you,
continue.
Val,
yeah.
Expectations bring about frustrations. In fact, hata ule mtu utataka leo gari, yes, utapata sponsor wa gari.
But I need to know what I want.
But at the end of the day, yes, tumekubali you know what you want, but what are the long term impact?
Mtacha ongea tu hivi.
Guys, let me tell you one thing. I will not pull down my expectations kwa sababu nataka if you want me meet up na mimi maliniko kaniko pale juu panda juu.
Na kama uwezi kuna dema ko tu mali tu uko size yako iko dari.
Acha sisi tumesema hakuna story ati nini. Wewe kama ulienda group of village schools, utapatana na wase wa group of village schools. Unaona? Kama ulienda shule barefooted, hiyo ndo utakutana na wase kama ulienda Roslyn. Roslyn, unajua Roslyn ni shule pure ya wazungu. Utakutana na wase wa huko. Unaona?
I really disagree with you to a big extent. So this is what I have to say. I want to first of all say that an honest man is better than a liar. That is even in the Bible. And when it comes to dating and all that stuff, one of the first thing you need to establish is purpose. And let you not substitute happiness with what is readily available. Something myopic, let me call it so. And two, let me, again, he was speaking about YT and all that. It doesn't matter. In life, there is that room for learning, meeting new people and getting something new out of it. So if I meet a girl from YT, who is, she's into, she really longs for a relationship, but the guys who he has been hooking up with are not competent in terms of romance. And yeah, I'm very romantically competent.
I wish to get on a deck where there is a fire moment.
Look at it. So I don't believe in backgrounds, though backgrounds also affect how people date, more so when you're abused or something like that. But in this century, really, class is nothing.
Yeah, me I support when personally, let me stress this word. Wandabo is not dating. Wandabo is not dating, tafadhali. Huyu kijana date. That's why anaongea hivyo. personally me I'm
But
dating
I
and
don't-
someone I'm dating ni ako klasi ingine ya juu sana hata nashuku ananishinda ako na klasi ya juu but na ndo
You haikumizi ego.
Oh. Let me give him another answer. He was saying
give.
about I'm a man, I've seen somebody, and at the end of it, I'm getting hurt somewhere. Somewhere I've read a prudent man sees evil before it happens. So if you are the type that will hurt me, I'll test the waters, I'll know. By my personal barometers, I'll know this is not the right thing.
Let him finish with his girlfriend. Excuse me. Give him
So-
the microphone.
So I really want him to have a different line of thought when it comes to dating and relationship. That is the hardest thing to get into and manage. But life also doesn't give us the best or what we always want for. And life must continue. So if you, and I think this is where the problem of you dissociate and it becomes a problem. So the whereby now your self-esteem is low, whom you want to be with, low. So you realize you don't have a class, you don't have friends, so you end up being frustrated out of your own making.
Unakubali na kinasema?
Nakubali, and it's trying and error. Huyu ni kama ako errors, but you keep on trying. So I'm personally dating someone who has a very class ingine ya juu sana. Na the way we operate, ama the way we try to balance the situation, it's by budget planning. You know, if you plan like, hey, we are meeting next week on Wednesday. Mimi ndo huyo nitangangana by Wednesday nikuwe na kakitu nikupeleke somewhere nice. So to try and avoid such situation lo, yani usionekana uwezi ama nini, usikuwe na bump, yani usikuwe akikushtua uko wapi, uko tao tupatane, hiyo utaumia. Sababu daily itakumiza. Usi overdo yani. Kama una uwezo after 2 weeks mshtue, after 1 week mshtue. Ficha game pole. Usikuwe unaifanya tu kila siku.
Oh my gosh.
Mimi niko job, niko wax.
I have to say something.
Say something.
Yeah, on the onset of things, there's things that you put in place that will allow you to date this person. So for me, if it is beauty that came first, this beauty should not change, even upon disappointment. If it is finance that came first, let that finance be a constant factor. That it is finance that I saw in you first, or you saw in me first, so that if any other disappointment comes in, finance is not a problem.
Okay, but just if I may interrupt you, when you look at Gloria, the first thing you see is not that she can clean or she can cook. Cindy, no, is it written on her face? Can you tell by the way she has held her hair, she really knows how to get on her knees and clean the floor?
There's something here.
She's beautiful.
I agree.
That is the first thing that has attracted you.
I agree.
And for her, it would probably be you're well represented. You have assembled yourself well. Yani unakaa smart. Hey! Unakaa uko na wallet many. Si ni pesa tu?
Girl, we will interact and I'll get to know her. When she's weak, there's something she said very important. Value addition. If I found you weak, I should not leave you weak. If I find you weak, I should make you strong.
But these days, they leave even weaker than they found you.
That is, let me say something. The level of self-awareness and mindfulness in men
is important.
Is very important, and this is what men fear most. Being mindful.
Why?
Because you think, like you were saying about of class and etc., which to me is really not important to me. If I like you, let me use the term, if I love you, I want to date you. If I must really, if you class and I'm below, I must reach that belt.
Are you afraid, just on that note, are you afraid of having to work very hard to reach where the chick is?
Look at that.
Because let's say group of schools wakona, let's say some event, maybe some alumni event, and you happen to be an actor. In fact, you happen to be performing in Braeburn School, let us say. Ajalipia promo, but wacha tutitaje. And then you go and then you find someone who looks very nice, high class. Are you going to be like him, take your initiative, umshtue after every, maybe at a month, kama ni kubaya sana, juu sata jiendesha, so unaninia Uber na chakula, like have a good time. Are you going to be like him? Are you going to say, kamba mbaya napenda ude, ama utajiambia tu since nimetoka village group of village schools wacha tu nicheze lane yangu?
You see, what I was saying is sijasema ati people should not, but let not your happiness totally be dependent on that. Yeah, because at the end of the day you'll be totally frustrated. For example, Savior here is my personal friend. Like, let me just
Are you frustrated, sir? Not for yes, shake for no. Are you frustrated?
Very much okay.
And sometimes I look at how crazy things he does, and I'm like, no, you don't have to sacrifice
But
all
it's
this.
love, oh.
No, let me
Have
tell
you
you.
never
it's-
been in love?
Let me tell you. Love, somebody just told me, love is just a bunch of lies, well decorated in something, but at the end of the day you will just realize love doesn't exist. Yeah, love is just fiction.
I keep baby
Yeah?
it exists.
No.
Let me tell you, and at the end of the day you'll come to realize it doesn't. Then somebody was telling me, you know what, Wanda, one day if you want to marry, this is one thing that you need not to try to do it. If today I start dating Gloria here, and the first place I'm going to take her is Kempeski, right? You see where her expectations will be. The next date, I have to take her somewhere.
But it was your fault.
Yeah, that is what I'm
You're
trying
the
to
one
say.
who
is
opened this chapter
it-
with
le-
Kempinski.
Val, you have to listen
It is
first.
not her fault
No,
that she now has
no.
expectations.
Because that
Did
you,
she tell you? I
Wait,
want
you're
to
not
go
getting
to
my
Kempinski,
point.
You have to save.
Val, you'll have to keep quiet. I talk. I read my heart.
22162 is the text I start with YM254. We have another video that we're going to play, and I want to give them a little bit to prepare, but continue. But in a few seconds, we're going to play the video, okay? 22162 is the text I start with YM254.
So you should not go to the extremes to an extent that you become a burden to other people. When they see you other things, right?
Then-
If you really want to be in a relationship with someone who is your class higher, let them understand who you are, and then tell them,
Be honest
this is
with
not
each
my
other.
comfort zone.
Be open
but
with each
yeah,
other.
I will do something. But this life is not all about the good things. Like, you realize that if you are in a long-term relationship with someone, you have to at least invest. Like, you are going to build your own empire for your own kids, right? So you will not be spending that money to go to those posh hotels that you cannot afford. You realize this is our relationship. We are getting married. You realize you have to cut some costs because you want to invest. You want to be somewhere. So if you want to be somewhere, and then all your expenditures are totally lied on this Chile, amezoea wig ya a million bob, you have to explain to her that, babe, you know what? This is what I can afford for your hair, and then this is what we have, that we are going to do this and this. But you can't just say, like, you go to the extremes of sacrificing too much of yourself because of you just want to make someone happy. And worst of all is you're not sure of where you guys will be. Yeah, maybe it's just a relationship that I know some of these relationships don't take more than 3 months. Then after 3 months, the relationship is over. You realize you have invested too much in that relationship, and you guys will be here crying up and down. Oh, ladies are what? Ladies are gold diggers.
But you guys have been, you've allowed yourself to be schooled by this one. And you're having different opinions.
I'm not schooling these guys. I'm just trying to bring them at par with me.
Okay, on
Yeah.
that note,
Love
let's
is
play
full
the
of
video.
sacrifices.